It's the final countdown, tinged with nerves and anxiety. Neo Goliath Kandlovu is one of over 923,000 learners that will sit for this year's exam.
We didn't go to school every day, so there wasn't enough time to get prepared for grade 12, literally. And yeah, COVID was just, I could say it took much of our time because I was doing grade 10 during COVID. Yeah, so it wasn't sufficient enough. From my perspective, these couple of months have been quite a little bit hard, but according to me, hard work and discipline gave it my best. So they helped me proceed to achieve progress through these months.
The Department of Education acknowledges that this class was compromised by a myriad of hurdles.
This group of 2022 are the worst affected in the history of the country, because in grade 10, when the COVID hit in 2020, they were the ones that came very late back to school. They did not finish their curriculum, and yet they went to grade 11. And in 2021, grade 11, they also had to battle through the start and stops of schooling because of COVID. It was still there, but they were also learning through masks because of the requirements in terms of COVID restrictions. And again, from a curriculum perspective, they suffered. We hope Eskom will come to our rescue. We raise with them our concerns insofar as the practical subjects are concerned, like computer applications technology, information technology, sign language, but also at marking centers. The capturing becomes a challenge because once marking has taken place, the information must be captured into a system which will send it back to DBE. So we need to make sure that there's a smooth processing of that data.
Then there's the prospect of blackouts adding to the learners' and invigilators' woes.
Alone this year we've been hit very hard by the situation of load shedding, and the Department of Education has not even come up with a recovery plan of how to counteract this load shedding, yet we're expected to go and write our final exams. We have a school in Mamelodi called Mudiri. It's a technical school that is very much dependent on electricity because it's a technical school, and it has not been having electricity for the whole year. Yet those learners are expected to even write their own examinations this year.
Unions are also concerned.
The most unfortunate part of these exams, they are taking place when we are going through another pandemic as a nation. This is the pandemic of load shedding and an unreliable energy supply. We are concerned as a union in terms of how this can possibly affect the operational factors in the context of when our learners will be sitting down to write their exams.
At least one educational psychologist says this group of matriculants needs all the support they can get.
There is a lot of pressure that is put on a matriculant student. There's a pressure from home, there's pressure from school because the principal wants the best results for the minister to be able to acknowledge them. There's pressure from society, there's pressure from peers. So all those combined cannot leave a person normal. They will be anxious, but I have to say this group, I have worked with a few of them actually in various schools, and this group is more resilient and ready for whatever side that the current status of the world takes us.
So from the COVID-19 pandemic striking in 2020, when these matriculants were in grade 10 and the possibility of blackouts now looming large, the pressure is exacerbated. This class of 2022 is considered the most disadvantaged, with countless school disruptions since March 2020. One can only light a candle of hope that they triumph in this period of darkness. Griselda Lewis, SABC News in Johannesburg.